what's up? It's Bijou, or maybe Kaiser. I don't know what to call myself because I go by Kaiser on some accounts and Bijou on my fursuiting account is whatever. If you read the title of the video, you already know what this is going to be about. Basically, I'm just going to talk about why being a furry sucks. Yay! There are actually a few reasons that I can think of why being a furry sucks. Don't let it scare you away from the fandom itself, because I think it's a good fandom. I have a good time in it. You might too. You're probably already a furry because you're watching this. Hi. So these are my top 10 reasons why being a furry sucks, in no particular order. So first of all, it's expensive, like art-wise. So artists are they're gonna charge whatever they want to charge, and you're gonna pay it, basically. Like, that's your only option if you want art, unless you do art yourself. There are a bunch of artists to choose from, but you know, some will be out of your price range, unless you're a suspiciously wealthy furry, which in that case, hit me up. Number 9 is fursuits. So fursuits are actually definitely a luxury item. Like, they are not necessary to be a furry at all. But if you want one, you're gonna kind of have to build up a heat tolerance. And if you can't build up a heat tolerance, then it might not be for you. Or long-term suiting might not be for you, I mean. But anyways, if you can afford one, finance one, or make one yourself, good on you. That's awesome. But there are like maybe 10, 20 makers that have actually dominated the market, and their suits are highly sought after. If you decide that you want to get a suit from one of these makers that's not a pre-made, have fun spending $20,000 on a fursuit. And no, I'm not joking. Speaking of fursuits, this is number 8, smelly people. Yeah, a lot of people, they don't wash their fursuit properly. They literally smell like a convention where nobody knows what deodorant is. In my opinion, it's not even that hard to clean a fursuit. So, clean your fursuit? And I mean, some people, they don't even do the bare minimum, which is basically just spraying your fursuit with fursuit spray, which is like a mixture of like alcohol, distilled water, scents, whatever. If your fursuit looks crispy, do not come near me. So number 7 is everyone hates you. Yes, you, the person watching this video. Have fun getting a lot of hate comments and be prepared for them. It's literally inevitable. Matter of fact, on a lot of my shorts, my biggest fan left me a whole bunch of comments calling me trash. So thanks for the engagement, Nicole. I really appreciate it. Number 6, it's expensive. Again, it's expensive for the travel portion is what I'm talking about this time. If you don't live near a furry convention that's already established, too bad, so sad. I drove about 8.5 hours to my very first furry convention, and boy, let me tell you, it was rough. And furry conventions are actually really fun unless you're under the age of 18, which I'll get into in the next number. So number 5, all of the NSFW stuff. Good luck looking at any website's furry tag in public. You're gonna need one of those privacy screen protectors. Actually, no. Matter of fact, leave your phone on Do Not Disturb and just don't open it until you're in the privacy of your own home. Furries literally cannot go 2 seconds without horny posting. It's crazy. Number 4, you will probably get scammed by somebody in the fandom. Scamming is actually a huge problem in the furry community. Even I've been scammed before. Luckily, I was able to get my money back via PayPal dispute or whatever. But if I had waited about an extra week or 2, maybe, I'd be out like $50. And then when I did a dispute and got my money back, the artist was mad at me for it. Like, just do the art. Don't take 5 months to do the art with no communication. Not that hard to just say, hey, I'm working on it. And also, I'm entitled to a refund because it's been like over 5 months. So that's just not fair to me. That's not fair to anyone. Number 3 is stereotypes. So when you tell people or they find out that you're a furry, they're gonna have a lot of stereotypes go through their head. I can guarantee it. In my opinion, these stereotypes can just be brushed off as simply untrue. I just brush them off. Like, I don't, whatever. People are just gonna believe whatever they want to believe, no matter how much convincing you try and do to them. Number 2 is it's not socially acceptable in a lot of places. Public suiting can unfortunately be dangerous in a lot of places, or a lot of areas, I guess I should say. I have actually been followed to my car before by some teenagers who thought it would be hilarious to follow me for 30 minutes screaming obscenities at me. Why you felt it was necessary to do that is besides me. I have no idea why people do anything that they do, honestly. Anyways, if my fiance wasn't there, I am 99% sure that they would have hurt me. I'm not a big person, quite short and small, so teenagers are bigger than me a lot of the time, and so it was a little bit scary. If you public suit, you're gonna get a lot of weird looks. People may even scream slurs at you. And no, I'm not joking. It's happened to me before, several times. I've also had people bark at me, which, thanks, I guess. Bark, bark. And number 1 is you'll be a furry. I just want you to be prepared for what could happen if you decide to be a furry in public. Oh, and one last bonus reason. All of the drama. Furries literally cannot go 1 second without making a call-out post, a beware, or a Google Doc on someone. If you're curious about furry drama or just want to know what happened with insert username here, just Google or search on YouTube furry drama, YouTuber or furry drama information, and you will get an endless amount of information about so-and-so, so-and-so, so-and-so. A whole freaking documentary on so-and-so. Like, it's crazy. People make bewares or call-out posts for personal reasons that could easily be solved in DMs. And it's kind of annoying, but, you know, what are you gonna do? That was my 10, or I guess 11, reasons why being a furry sucks. Now, I am not saying this to scare you out of being a furry. Please, if you want to be a furry, go ahead, do it. I actually just thought that this would be an interesting and kind of funny topic to talk about because I don't see a lot of YouTubers or people in general covering why being a furry sucks. I've been a furry for about 15, maybe 16 years, so I have a lot of experience within the community, within the fandom. I've never really been private about my interest or my hobby. I kind of just do whatever I want because I don't really care about what people think about me. I just kind of do my own thing and people can either deal with it or don't. I do not care. I am simply just trying to make existence on this giant rock floating through space that we call Earth more bearable. Well, anyways, if you made it this far in the video, I super appreciate you. Don't forget to like, I guess, comment, subscribe if you want to, or don't. I mean, totally up to you for sure. Don't do anything that you don't want to do. That's the takeaway. Anyways, have a good day, night, evening, morning, whatever, and bye.